You ready?
Yep.
Well, here goes nothing.
All right.
Here goes nothing. Let's do it.
What is episode 5? Will already left.
Yeah.
Episode 5.
All right, episode 5.
Yeah.
He's right there. We have guest number 2,
Guess number
Trey. Last name confidential.
Do you want your last name on?
Sure, put it on.
Say it.
Trey Gagliano here, a special guest for Here Comes. What is it again?
Nothing.
Here comes. Here goes nothing.
He's a fan.
Nothing.
It took me a while to come up with that name. Okay.
This is our good friend from like preschool.
Way back.
Way
in the
back.
day. Way back.
Kindergarten.
He's
Preschool.
wearing Oakleys or whatever.
Little
You got
pit
the
vipers.
Oaks.
We're inside.
I'm guessing these are Wills. Definitely Wills.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the first topic.
Okay.
And this could ruin friendships here.
Oh God, here we go. Start bad off the bat.
I know Peter might agree with me. Trey, not so much, because you don't do this very often.
Let's see what this
Some with
is.
movies.
Yes.
Oh God.
As you can tell from the title picture.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yesterday. Yeah, okay. Nice. Yesterday. Work was boring. It was a drag. I left. I left work early.
Okay.
I went and watched the movie by myself.
At the movies.
At the movies.
Okay.
What movie?
Now, it's irrelevant. I'll get to the movie. I'll tell you in a second. I'm going to go to Peter first. Have you done this? And if so, or if not, what do you think about me doing it?
Well,
Is it acceptable to go to a movie alone?
I think it is acceptable to go to a movie alone. It just depends on what movie. Like, you don't go to the Lego movie alone. that's called a creep.
Actually, it was. No.
But I actually just did this recently, too. I did it for the first time, and I've been holding it off for a while. I went to go see Tar by myself with Kate
I don't know
Blanchett.
what that is.
It was a not very well-known movie to come out, but it was a unique experience. I didn't think it was like the best experience. The sucky thing for me about it is I have nobody to talk to about that movie after. That's the worst part about going to see a movie alone. It's nice though because it's just like, oh, you got it to yourself. You got no distractions, you know.
Well, on my take.
Well, okay, hold up. I didn't feel like a loser.
Me neither.
I would judge.
I thought, dude, I
I
thought.
would judge them so hard if I saw them sitting alone at a movie.
I texted Eden. I was like, she was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm at a movie. And she's like, with who? And I said, myself. And she just said, oh.
Yeah, that's how I would respond.
Yeah,
And I was like, how dare she do that?
Was it just O or was it like O dot.
No, just a letter O.
Oh,
Lowercase.
Okay.
So I did feel like I was gonna feel like a loser doing it, but I felt perfectly normal. I mean, maybe it was just the fact that it wasn't that many people in the theater to
Well, that's
begin
true.
with, but I was the only person alone.
I felt even more confident because I'm like, because I'm like, no one else could do this.
It does
Like Trey,
I
I'm very secure. I'm secure enough to go buy a ticket by myself
It does build.
and sit in a movie theater by myself.
It boosts your confidence because you're like, if it's the same effect I think as eating alone in public
At a restaurant? I've actually never done that.
I've done it. I
would
just did
judge
it
again.
this week. Sometimes you have to, you know.
Now, to Trey's point, Trey, you don't even go to the movies anymore.
I know.
When's the last time you saw an actual movie in the theater?
Minions. The last Minions movie I watched.
The newest one?
Yeah, over the summer.
All right. The one, Rise of Gru?
I think, yes.
Was it when
yes,
Gru was
when
a
he
little
kid,
baby?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
That was the last movie I saw in the theaters. Over the summer. Before that, it was like, wow.
Like a couple years?
Probably a year.
That's
still
crazy.
pretty long.
That's crazy.
I used to go like
Religiously.
probably once a month to a movie. But I will say this. A lot of the times it was a rewatch because it was like an Avengers movie or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or I feel like nowadays the movies have sucked. So like
Oh, yeah.
nothing has come out that I've like A, seen multiple times in the theater, or B, needed to go to the
rewatch
theater once a month.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
it's like once every couple months.
I did hit a part during the summer where I actually saw, I think 4 or 5 movies in 1 week,
Holy shit.
and only
in the theaters?
Yeah, in theaters, and only one was different.
Did you
One,
go
I mean,
twice a
only
day?
one, only one was the same movie. I saw what's it called with you, the whole Bullet Train.
She-Hulk.
I saw that one
Bullet Train.
twice.
Now it's a show, but fans.
Yeah,
We
so I
have a
saw
lot
Bullet
of
Train
fans. We
twice.
have a lot of fans. And I know you might not know this, Trey, but we've definitely talked about it. When Avengers Endgame came out, I went and saw it 6 times.
Oh yeah, you have.
Now, it wasn't in a specified week. It was pretty close within each other.
I only saw it once.
I saw it. I think I saw it with you.
I think I did.
You know why? It's because I went and saw it at like 6, and it's a 3-hour movie. So I've watched 18 hours worth, almost a full day of Avengers. I watched it at like 6 when it came out because my friend like had a ticket. Or I don't know. I watched it at 6, and then Trey texted me about it literally when I got out of the movie theater. And I'm like, fuck, I guess I could go see it again.
Yeah.
And I went and saw it at 10.
Day?
Jeez,
Yeah, the same day.
That's crazy. That's a long.
6.
movie.
It was back. It was back to back. It was 6 hours straight. Not straight, but like
That's crazy.
watched the movie, drove, maybe
And
hung out for an hour.
I'm a guy who likes
Watch
a lot
it
of
again.
movies, but that's.
It was that good and that important to me. Now you would never do that by yourself. You would never go see it by yourself.
I don't even like watch. I don't like watching movies, honestly. I just think they're too long. That's why I like TV shows.
I will agree with that in the sense of
They are
recently
getting long. Fuck.
movies have gotten forever long, but same as TV shows. TV shows have gotten at least every episode's at least an hour.
Not all.
With a lot of
Well,
them.
the good
with
ones.
a lot of them.
Game of Thrones, I was like,
What about The Office?
Stranger
Office, like
Things.
20 minutes.
yeah, those
Stranger
are
Things.
short, quick.
Yeah, but that's
Perfect.
it's been a while.
I
Since
know,
The
but there's
Office.
no. That's only like a specific genre. It's like comedy shows. But like, I've never seen Game of Thrones, and I don't have HBO, but I feel like I would like it. And now I've gotten around to like the hour-long episodes because I watched the Lord of the Rings show.
I tried to watch it. I couldn't get through the first episode. I'm halfway through.
That's the new one.
It's so
It's slow.
It's so slow, dude. It doesn't
It's
even
slow,
pick up.
man.
You know, it doesn't pick up. It doesn't pick
doesn't?
up.
Well, I'm
not
not
till
gonna
not
watch
till
it.
the very last episode.
Now I do love the movies, which
Lord of the
people
Rings.
people told me, hey, it's 9 hours of walking, and I was like, okay, and I go in it, and I'm like, at the end, I'm like, dude, that was 9 hours of walking.
I know, that
that
was
was
good.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Okay, but you would judge me and Peter right now. You judge me and Peter right now for going to a movie by ourselves.
Well, probably yes. If I was there with like a group of people and I just saw y'all, just one of y'all, just going in by yourself with a big.
Well,
thing
that's
of
a whole-
I
popcorn
think you're
and-
insecure.
That's
I
a
think
whole-
you couldn't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I
Which is
hate it.
weird. Which is weird because you're an only child.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you be doing a lot of things alone?
Well, yeah, but not going to the movies by myself. That's just.
There is a stigma about, because that's like date places. That's date night.
Does the theater matter? Like I say.
Oh, dude, yes, it does.
I would
Because
rather go that one alone.
I felt even shittier going to the one because I went to the one,
Where'd you go?
not the celebrity one. I
you
went to
went
the
to,
one by my house on O'Neill.
Oh, you went to AMC.
AMC.
Yeah, which by the way they improved their seats,
Dude,
but also it felt like a more real theater, so I felt even worse. I did feel a little bit of like, oh, I'm going to watch it by myself because like the atmosphere was like,
yeah.
because the one right by my house is a family theater, so it doesn't feel like a theater. But
Yeah, I think the worst part about going alone too
Mainstream.
is if it's a long movie and you got to go to the bathroom. You have nobody to catch you up on what you saw,
That
what
is
you
true.
missed.
That is true.
I mean, that's
that's
a
another
bummer.
fact. I don't think I've ever left the movie, even when I've rewatched it. Maybe I can count on my hands to 5 of movies that I've rewatched in the theaters and pissed during. I've never lost.
Can I tell you my record?
Yeah.
It was bad. I remember it perfectly.
Of how long you pissed?
How many times I peed
During the movie.
during a movie.
How many times? If it's over 3, we have an issue.
Dude, it is way over.
Actually, if we're over
drink.
1, actually, if
Dude,
we're over 1,
Dude,
yeah.
it's over 3 by a lot.
Dude, what do you
So
drink?
I'll tell you this.
Pete,
okay,
you got a problem.
don't call me Pete.
Ugh.
Okay, so it starts off with we go get Popeyes, and it's a Friday during Lent, so I have to get the fish.
Oh shit.
So I get the shrimp.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right.
It may have actually not been that. I think it could have been the phase of when I
The codfish
just got
sandwich.
the fish
I
or
would
the
say like
shrimp.
flounder.
Anyways, I said not
Fried
spicy.
flounder at Popeyes.
I said not spicy. I can't handle spice. I'm very weak for a Louisianian.
I agree the same way.
But they made it spicy. I also had Dr. Pepper that night. And for those who don't know, Dr. Pepper makes me pee so much. I drank so much Dr. Pepper.
Cream.
We get to the movie, which was Alice in Wonderland.
Why were you? Now, if you saw that by yourself, we have a problem.
No, I was a kid.
Oh, okay. I
Wait.
thought I envisioned you now.
No, no. Guess how many times I went?
6?
Nope.
Dude, how is it possible?
Over?
Yep.
10?
Dude, I was running.
10?
Nope.
Not higher.
Did you even watch
Dude,
the
not
movie?
higher.
Dude, I'm not
Did it just
joking.
get, like, yellow in
I'm
here?
not joking. Well, I used to. I used to.
Did it just get yellow in here?
A little bit. Well, look. I'll tell you this.
You're seeing things, bud.
I'll tell you this. I used to also have bladder issues too. I used to pee a lot.
I
I probably should have seen a doctor. But this case was insane. I'll give you one more guess.
12?
17.
Dude, you had a problem.
17 times in one movie.
How old were you?
When did Alice in Wonderland come out?
I don't know.
That was like one of the first. That was like one of the
Fuck, I
first
don't know.
redo.
I'm gonna take a
First,
wild,
one of the first redo Disney movies.
wild
Probably
guess,
2007
2012.
ish.
Hold up. No.
2007,
I'm
2008.
2012.
Let me find
Come
this.
on, baby. 2012.
2010.
Dang it.
Holy shit. So,
So
you're like
I'm
11.
third grade.
So you're like 11.
Old child days.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like 10, 11. I peed 17 times.
So you went by yourself, or did your parents have to get
I
up?
went with the whole family.
No. I'm saying no. I meant to the bathroom.
Yeah, I went to by
No,
myself.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like okay.
Please tell me you
I'm not
were
like
an
these
edge
kids now.
seat and not like a middle seat.
I was
Walking
probably
past
knowing
people.
me was probably in the middle. I was
me,
probably
I
in the
gotta
middle, dude. I was running. I was running through those halls because the bathroom wasn't close. You know, it's never close.
It is never
It's
close.
never close.
It's always
dude,
on the
I was
furthest
freaking
side.
high kneeing it through the AMC.
That's like give or take. It takes like 2 minutes to go to the bathroom.
I'll tell you this.
That's like
That's not even my record.
in a wait. What do you mean?
That's my record for a movie.
Well, what's your record for like what?
My record for a restaurant.
It's
Probably
more-
around the
You've
same.
pissed more than 17 times in a
How
restaurant?
long was the
Dude.
dinner or lunch?
Dude,
Jesus.
dude, I'm so glad I'm bringing this up because I
I've
never
never
talked
heard this.
exactly. we went
Pissed more than
we
17
went to
times in a sit
D'Angelo's.
down?
We went to D'Angelo's back when that thing was open. I don't even know if there's still any
It's
more
not.
There's
D'Angelo's
not.
pizzas.
They're gone.
We were there,
I
bro.
don't even know if it was good or
I
not.
had water. I don't know what was up with me. My family makes fun of me for it,
Oh, I would too.
and rightfully so. 20 times.
All right, are they just saying, "Oh, dude, you pissed like 20 times,"
No,
or they counted?
I counted personally, and
That's
my
a
family.
lot.
It was an extremely high.
Give or
number.
take, I think the maximum amount you should spend at a restaurant is like an hour and a half.
So
How
that's
long
the
were you-
So
Crazy
an hour and a
part.
half, and you've pissed 20 times. That's
That's a problem.
you might have an issue.
I probably did,
Still do.
but I outgrew it, and now I can.
we hope. We
Maybe
hope.
you just like felt the faintest like urge to pee, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I have to pee."
Well, I would drink a lot.
It doesn't matter. You shouldn't piss 18 times or 20 times in a.
In a dinner.
You shouldn't piss.
I just
I think
remember.
the average. I think honestly, the normal amount of times a human being should urinate is between 5. I think it's like 6 times a day.
Yeah,
is the average.
I had a problem.
So
I'm like 10. I'm a little bit. I'm probably.
yeah, but you
10.
might hydrate. It just depends. But I'm
Yeah.
saying if you're like a normal person, you hydrate like a normal person.
No, I might
I
go.
think it's like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I might go 6 or 7
But today I was.
You think?
a day.
Like, today I was like 2.
Dude,
I probably
You two?
I probably. Yeah, I think I pissed twice today. Because I'm also like dehydrated. I don't know. So that again.
Dude,
that
no.
goes back to
Wait,
it.
what?
It's something
Today's-
about Cameron's house. I'm
That
always
too.
dehydrated at his
Exactly.
house.
Why do you think I brought a bottle? I got a Pedialyte.
Dude,
Pedialyte, and then also 4 beers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm always dehydrated at your house, man. Ever since I was a little kid, I used to get
I know.
severe headaches
The
because of
house
dehydration.
just sucks the water out.
It
your
does.
body.
You get
I
know what it
rarely drink water. Like I have to remind.
Your
I have to
family
make it a
doesn't
point
drink
that we
water.
don't drink water. But it's not like we drink.
Soft
We don't
drinks.
like. Well, I drink soft drinks. No one else does
Okay.
that much. I mean, they like them, but it's not like
I don't know. There's a Coke in here.
that was
trash
mine.
camera.
That was mine.
This is Will's room. He's hiding it from later.
Got a lot of candy.
Actually, speaking,
That's trash.
here's another point. That was a fascinating story.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I don't know why I never shared it before.
Yeah, I've never heard
I
of
didn't
it.
know that.
But
No.
yeah.
I've known you your whole life and you've never told us
Yeah,
this
you never
story.
knew how many times I peed.
You know, one time I pissed straight, 2.5 minutes.
You timed yourself?
I think you told
Yeah,
me about
you know
this.
why? It's because I was at Hayden's house and It was during the pandemic.
potential guest.
It was during a potential guest. He probably won't ever be on though. It was during the pandemic, and I was living at his house at the time. And obviously, we ran out of things to do. So I googled how long it what is the world record for like one single urinate time someone took to pee, and it was like 8 or 9 minutes.
That's crazy.
Straight.
Dude, I get bored. Stand there.
I timed it. I practiced, and I got to 2.5.
You were that bored in the pandemic?
Yes.
You were just timing yourself pissing.
2.5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Dude, how far have you gotten?
Like in terms of time?
No.
Distance.
I've never tried that.
You've never tried distance?
No, because it's gonna get everywhere.
Dude.
How?
20 feet. I'm just kidding.
I was waiting for you to say something absurd.
No.
Every time I pissed when I was a kid.
No, but
I moved a foot further.
as a kid, I would just slowly step back and just see my range. You
I've
know?
done that,
It was
yeah.
fun.
I've
it
never
was a
done that
little
once.
fun thing
Never
to
done
do.
that once.
I've done that too.
Yeah, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That was
I've
very
never done that
brave
once. Have
of
you
me.
ever accidentally pissed in a bottle and someone drank it?
Jesus, no. But I have peed in the bottle.
Yeah.
I think we all
That
have.
happened to one of my family members. I'll tell you all.
Dude.
But
Jesus.
that actually happened to somebody. Someone did a mean prank on someone in my school, and they urinated in a bottle or something,
You wanna hear
and
something?
the guy drank it.
You want to hear
on
something
accident.
gross?
And then they laughed at him.
You want to hear something gross?
Sure.
I had a friend. I think he did it twice, I think. His dad dips and he would spit in a Coke can, and he drank it.
That's happened to you?
He picked it up and he drank
close,
it.
Yes.
You've gotten close or you have?
Does your dad still dip?
No, but I remember as a kid, I grabbed the bottle and I felt it on the lip.
Dude,
I didn't drink it, though.
nothing looks
Dude, that's
more
bad.
disgusting than a dip bottle.
I can still remember it.
You can smell it. You could probably smell it too. The
dude.
horrors of your dad.
Did it ruin Coke for you, or can you drink Coke now?
No, I'm fine with
Okay.
Coke.
Some things like that ruin it.
I
for
didn't
you.
It's in a
look at
Coke
the
can.
bottle.
Oh.
It's
usually
it was
I've only
instant.
seen it usually in a clear water bottle.
Exactly.
No, I've seen it in different things.
It wasn't a clear water.
Well, I guess
Styrofoam
I guess it
cups.
could be anything. But
Yeah, I just kind of reacted. I was just like.
here's what we need to get rid of. We need to get rid of sunflower seeds. Because there's nothing more annoying than people that chew and spit out sunflower seeds.
Well, you obviously gotta spit it out. I mean, sometimes you
I know,
push
but
it
it's
out.
just that is disgusting. It's so disgusting.
Have you ever had sunflower seeds?
Yeah, but I hated myself after.
Now I'm the guy who sticks with the original. Now
Oh no.
No, you guys-
I am hated for that.
The
Yes,
flavor's
yes,
great,
yes.
but right after it goes away, I'm with a wet kernel or whatever it's called.
A seed?
Seed,
Yeah.
whatever.
Sunflower seeds.
Also, why couldn't it just be the seed itself, like the part you eat, and not just the shell?
They
I don't
do
want
sell
the shell.
that. They sell that.
Oh, okay. Is it flavored?
It's salted.
It's
I've never seen them
salted.
flavor it,
No.
but I bet you could find it flavored.
But
I love
baseball
sunflower.
players
I was about to say baseball.
do it
I
all
have to
because
have
they
it.
have to because they want to be so cool because they can't have the dip.
Well, it's
So
not
they
even
have
that.
to.
It's
Yes,
just,
it is.
I
It's so
get-
stupid.
it's more
It's
about
only
getting
baseball
bored.
players. It's only them.
They like to chew.
For
man.
me, it was a boredom thing because I would play in the outfield and I'd.
Yeah, have you ever
my
seen
back
baseball?
Why don't you
pocket.
have gum or something?
Have you ever
dude? Like,
seen
Gum is
baseball?
boring.
You ever seen baseball? Karen?
baseball is horrible.
It is boring. You gotta do
Yeah, it
something.
is.
One time I
awful.
sat through Taylor's Little League game in 5th grade. Dude, it was like a 8 inning game or 7 innings.
It's bad.
And you know what? That was the night I slept over at his house, and
Oh.
that was even worse than the game.
Worst house sleep
Okay.
Worst house.
What do you
Dude,
remember
everybody
from
agrees
Taylor's-
with that.
Have
Apparently,
you slept there?
Yeah, I slept there a couple times probably.
I slept there the most. I think.
I think it was twice or 3 times.
Yeah, I've definitely.
What'd you eat there?
Oof, dude. I mean,
It's probably pizza. It was probably pizza.
yeah.
That's what I've always
I remember. Yeah, it was just pizza, the most boring pizza, basically. And then I remember the next one.
No, it was the greatest pizza, man. It was on the run. They
We
had the
always-
Hunt's Brothers pizza.
Ah, dude, I
No,
thought
dude,
right?
we always get Domino's.
I thought it was all just plain pizza. Yeah, it was that gas station. Right?
Yeah, it's the gas
I
station
didn't like
pizza.
that
I
pizza.
loved it. Dude, they did special deals where you get 2 for $6 on Tuesdays. We go.
2 whole pieces or pizzas?
Dude, their slice is
Yeah.
a normal slice and a half is one of their
I don't
slices.
Taylor's
It's pretty good gas
It
station
was always
pizza.
dark. Also, families or whoever's listening, if you're a family who constantly so anal about the energy stuff,
Oh my gosh.
don't ever have your lights off.
You
during
always
the day.
crap on his
It is
house.
so annoying. Why do you have a dark house?
We got 2 or 3. I think every podcast has involved crapping on Taylor.
His house is dark, but it's not just him. Like other families, like whenever it's daytime at my house, every light is on.
Also, random cats spawn in his house.
Dude, he had so many cats,
so many
bro.
cats. It's a new one. Like, wait, where's this one coming from?
That's
That's Timmy. That's Timmy. That's Bear.
Yeah, Bear. That's the one.
Yeah.
I remember Bear a lot.
Bear was fluffy, bro.
That I remember. Oh, Taylor's house. The next one was always like the most like I don't know. I remember the eggs his family cooked were always like the sloppiest, like almost like wet.
It was
scrambled eggs.
It was always scrambled eggs. Wait, with toast with cheese melted on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the eggs,
you
like,
got the same
they're
breakfast.
Like, they're like watery.
I will say this. I will say that they were. I will say this. It feels nice to know that I wasn't the reason they were ordering pizza, and like I wasn't the reason I got the same meal every day.
It's because they try.
They
really
did it for everybody.
They really tried
happy
their
about
best,
that,
but
'cause
they
I was
still
like-
didn't do enough.
Well, I was like, did they think I'm fat and that's all I eat? Because they're right. But
Well, what's crazy is they didn't. The only accommodations they made to like how like what friends should like. If you have a friend over, you're not gonna make like for breakfast. Are you kidding me? You're gonna make scrambled eggs,
I whip out the cereal as a
dude.
parent.
Just no like donuts and like
Pancakes.
freaking crazy
Waffles
shit.
Jay used to make some good
She
stuff.
made,
He did- Jay would make monkey bread one.
Oh, that was so
day.
good. That was
It
good.
so good.
Miss Nicole made crepes, chocolate
Crepes.
chocolate.
I love a crepe. I've never had it.
Like chocolate crepes.
Yes.
Dude.
So good.
Yeah, and then y'all had
It was good.
like French bread. Not was it cinnamon? Whatever was it called?
Oh,
Bread.
lost bread. It's like French toast.
Yeah,
Your
like
house
French
was the
toast.
best house to spend the night at. A, because you
pretty
had the
good.
pool table, the ping pong table, the video games, the cool room, the guest room, or like where we would sleep on the floor.
Did I ever sleep at your mom's house?
You definitely.
Other than like
we
your
did
birthday
once.
party?
We did once. I think we did once.
Yeah, she made waffles. She makes them good though. Those Belgian waffles. I remember every time a friend come over, she made Belgian waffles.
I don't know what's the difference
Dude.
between a waffle and a Belgian.
They're just called Belgian
Oh.
waffles. I don't know if there's an actual difference.
Now that you're here, can we also just talk about Jeff?
Dude, he's a listener.
No.
Dude, I want to share one of my favorite moments.
They're good.
All right, get your Jeff story.
One of my favorite moments was third grade. I'm at your house. Jeff cooks a fabulous steak. And
I think I
he did a grilled corn on the cob. That was like the first time I really had corn on the cob that I remembered. And we're having a great dinner. And somehow we talk about cotillion. And Trey's like, I am not doing that. And Jeff and Amy
You're gonna go
just
to-
go, Trey, you are going. You're like, no, I'm not. They're like, do you want us to drive Peter home?
Oh my
And
God.
I'm just
Oh, that was
sitting there.
the
I'm
worst.
just sitting there cutting my steak, just
Dude,
just eating like, oh my gosh. And then we get to this other part, and Jeff's just like, hey Peter, you know what I call Miss Amy? I said, what, Jeff? He goes, I call her a squirrel because it's like a girl, but she's also nuts. And I was just like, oh.
If you
my
need a picture,
gosh.
Jeff-
a third grade kid being like, come on, that didn't hit. That wasn't good.
if you want to picture Jeff in your mind and how he is literally Will Ferrell in Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
That is Jeff.
It's pretty good.
He's a stepdad to Trey. Now, my Jeff story was it was that night we went and played basketball.
St. George.
Yeah. And y'all came back. We came back. Peter, I don't think was there. I don't think you were there, or you
Okay.
had to go. And y'all wanted to go, like, I don't know what happened, but you and Taylor were like taking a shower. And of course,
Together.
I don't think Miss Amy was there. I don't remember where she was.
In the living room with
And there wasn't enough showers to go around.
Oh.
And I think at the time, it was a home run derby going on, or maybe the All-Star game. And y'all ditched me with Jeff.
Yeah, we're taking
And
shower.
I'm a shy person and awkward, and Jeff is
The opposite.
outgoing, but also makes it awkward.
Yes.
And I hadn't seen Jeff in years, probably.
Yeah.
Because once you hit a certain age, it's like you don't really go
just
to your
hang out with
friend's
a
house.
friend.
You know,
They just hang out somewhere else.
yeah.
What's the
And I told Jeff, this was after I quit basketball. And he's like, what are you doing now? And it got around to the subject of me, like, quitting basketball. You know, I don't do that anymore. And he cut me off. And he was like, what? And he reacted, yeah. Tell your,
Yeah.
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
He reacted with more volatility. I don't know how to say it. Aggressiveness or like just shocked. He was more shocked than like my parents. And of course, it was just me, like, oh yeah,
Dude,
you know,
that's
like,
great.
haha, I quit. And he's like, how could you? Like, you're
letting the team
chosen
down.
one. You're the chosen one. You were so great. I was like, fuck, I don't know.
He was
man.
the next.
That's how he reacted. He reacted as if like I was next up, and he was like shocked because he watched me grow up or something playing basketball. I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just did.
Sorry, I let down the fans.
But I know exactly the story you're going to tell.
Yeah. Okay, well maybe this might be my best Jeff story. So
I think it is.
It's after I graduate and I'm going to your graduation party.
Oh.
At yeah.
This is kind of recent then.
Yeah, and I'm there with my ex, and you walk away or something. We're outside now, and I'm talking to Jeff, and Jeff's just like, "Hey, what you think about doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I was thinking about going to Chicago to do acting. Primarily, I would like to do voiceover and stuff because that's what I really enjoy." And he just goes, "No!" and me and my ex just like are so shocked. That's her first time meeting him too. And like I'm like, I've never heard him raise his voice ever. Except maybe with the cotillion thing. but like I was like, what? And he's like, I'm sorry, and I don't mean to sound creepy, but you were always a handsome fella.
Oh.
Even when you were a little kid, you were always so handsome. You need to be in front of the camera. And I was just like, thanks. And I was just, but he was just like, no. And I was like, what? It's like, this is my dream.
I didn't know he cared so much about my career that he
It's
just
like,
found out about.
You need to be in front of the camera.
And you are.
I guess I am.
Bank commercials right now.
Bank commercials.
Gotta
You
start,
know me.
gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start at the
Indeed,
bottom.
indeed. Yeah.
I'm going to pivot.
Wait, does Trey have a story?
Yeah. You must have. You live.
Oh, I got a ton. I gotta think of like what could be the best one. I don't know.
I want to hear a new one.
Let me think on. Let's start a new topic.
All right, I'm gonna start a new topic, but this
Come
is gonna
back
go,
to
this story's gonna take a couple minutes.
Okay.
So just after I get through it, keep that in your mind.
All right.
I wrote this down after I had lunch with you. This goes back a week, and I wrote it down immediately.
Okay.
And I texted you about it too.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up on Thursday. They need me to do something for the office, to go bring something somewhere. So I go bring it. But that morning, the whole week I've been trying to get Trey. The last 2 weeks I'm like, hey, we got to go to lunch.
Yeah.
And Trey's always busy. Now, he probably was. He's not blowing me off.
No.
Okay.
Is he?
Okay, but anyway, I texted Trey at like 10 a.m. And I expected a response early about lunch, like yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, I got to work too early. Whatever I had to bring wasn't ready yet. So I had to wait an hour. So I look at my clock, and it's like 11. I'm like, fuck, I gotta wait till 12?
Yeah.
I gotta go like do something. I don't want to just chill. My dad wasn't even at his office, so I couldn't wait in there. I'm not gonna like wait in the break room or something a whole hour. So I decided to go to McDonald's. And I get my usual 2 double cheeseburgers, meat and cheese, large fry, large Coke. Or Dr. Pepper, that varies. And right when I order it, or like even before I order it, Trey texts me back, like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, fuck, I still need to kill an hour. So I was like, well, maybe I'll still be hungry. So I order anyway.
Gosh.
I ordered it anyway. Sat in a first off, this is where I feel like a loser. Whenever I do
Don't
this,
worry, you probably are.
no, I sat in the parking lot and ate it.
I've done that. I have to do that a lot for
And
work though.
yeah. Okay, so maybe it's not. And then I'm texting Trey. I'm like, "Where you want to go?" And he's like, "Frank's," which is a famous like brunch, like all day breakfast place.
I've never
in
been to
Louisiana.
Frank's.
Dude, it's pretty good.
Phenomenal. I love it.
But in between that, I got a so I had a Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went back to so I had that to eat and drink. Then I went back to the office to go bring something to to some place. I grab it because they have a fridge at the office. I grab another Dr. Pepper
Sheesh.
and drink that on the way.
You must have been peeing a lot. If
Yes.
you're anything like me.
Yes. I meet Trey at Frank's. And this is when I was like, I need to cool it because I had like too much food and too much caffeine and soft drinks. So I got a water. But this is like an hour and a half later. So I'm like not even close to digesting my food. I had the chicken fried steak with 2 biscuits, gravy, and then like another thing called, which I didn't eat that much of, like sausage gravy, which was just like meat in gravy.
Yeah.
Ate all that. Finished and then I had another Dr. Pepper.
He caved
Then that night I go to the Pelicans game. And that's the game where my dad's like friend, like his company that he worked for, had sweet tickets.
Oh, the one you said I could have been invited to.
No, that's in March.
Oh.
So I get to the suite. I had 2 chicken tenders, 2 Cokes, 1 Sprite, a bowl of nachos, a burger,
Jeez.
and 3 cookies.
No way. Get out of here. Did you have water?
Yeah, I had 1 water. That's what I ate.
How many calories? That's gotta be insane.
Dude, I don't know.
It's gonna be insane. Even the cookie
I ate a
itself.
cookie when I got home.
Jeez, oh.
Like 3 or 4 cookies. On top of McDonald's, like 4 Cokes,
Dude.
Dr. Peppers, a Sprite, fucking nacho.
That was just an eat marathon day right there.
Dude, I was still
Did you have
hungry.
breakfast?
Dude, I didn't even
Did you
feel
have
bad.
breakfast?
No, I don't really eat breakfast. I didn't even
Okay.
feel bad. I didn't even feel bad.
I kind of felt good.
I didn't feel like it
Rejuvenated.
affected me.
Affected the toilet probably.
No, I don't recall. Like, I think I was fine. Like, I literally felt fine. Like, I could have eaten.
Dude.
By the time I got home, I could have eaten. And that's why I had the cookie when I got home.
Dang. That's insane. That's a lot of
I'm
food.
not I'm not disgusted by the amount. It's just like
It's
like
just crap
what
food,
I
though.
ate that day.
It's not-
like what I ate that day.
Eat a
It was
leaf of
honestly
lettuce.
it was honestly more of the soft drinks. I probably had like 6 or 7 soft drinks in one day.
It's a lot.
Jesus.
Now, I probably did drink a lot of. I used to drink a hell of a lot of soft drinks back in the day, so can't really blame you.
Dude,
But
I've been really bad though. Like
I've been
almost,
pretty good.
Almost like addicted bad.
Well, it's caffeine.
No, not soft drinks, like fast food. Like
Oh,
Fast food is just so good.
it's
So
just
quick,
easy.
So
all right,
easy.
have you ever been to KFC?
It's been a while, yes.
It's been a while for me,
I
but
haven't.
every time I went there, I would get the chicken pot pie.
Oh, that's good.
It was good, but I've never had the chicken. And now they have the chicken sandwich.
I tried.
And they also
that's the last time
they
I
also
went.
have tenders and stuff, I think.
They do.
But it's so damn far away from my house.
There's only one, man.
okay. How
Yeah,
about,
but I've been having Popeyes so long because I think Popeyes chicken is way better than Cane's. It's not even close.
what about this?
It's
What
not
about this?
fucking close,
How about-
dude. That's like real fried chicken. Cane's is like breaded and it's like it's
Okay,
just
that's
not
like two
good.
different-
How about we do
One
this
has a
though?
bone, one doesn't have a bone.
How about we do this though?
You talking about just the tenders?
The tenders at Popeyes is not a bone. I'm talking about the tenders.
Okay, I thought you were talking
The
about.
tenders at Popeye's pretty good.
I think
Yeah.
it's better than
Crispy,
Cane's.
man.
But
They're
that makes me
crispy.
want to go to KFC because it's like another variation of fried chicken that's probably better than Cane's.
All right, I will agree with you. Popeye's tenders are better, but just the Cane's sauce makes the Cane's. That's why
Now,
the tenders are so
what
good.
about this? Top 3 fast food places.
McDonald's is hit or miss for me now because it's like sometimes like there's certain locations where it's like the double like the it's just dry.
Yeah.
And I would say right now, dude, I don't know. Popeyes might be 1.
I'm thinking
McDonald's or Popeyes is 1.
Whataburger
Whataburger might
be
be
1
3.
for me.
No, it can't
It's
be 1.
it's definitely 2. I don't think it's 1. Actually, no. Think of it. It's definitely 2. I think it's hit the 2 spot because it's 24/7 too, as well.
Yeah, but it's
Great
It's
catch
so
up.
slow though.
It is slow, but it makes it funny. It makes.
I
it
would say
hardly-
Cane's might be 3 for me. Even though I
Cane's
just
is really
shit on it
good.
for a little
I
bit.
got-
But I've never had KFC.
I got Cane's and Chick-fil-A. I got
Also
to think of a number.
Chick-fil-A is great. The
Chick-fil-A is
customer
good.
service,
Today.
excellent.
Today.
So quick.
Chick-fil-A, I think
So
they need to
quick.
improve on their fries. I don't like their fries.
I like a waffle fry. I like a waffle
I think
fry.
Cane's and McDonald's have the best fries.
No,
The McDonald's fries
Whataburger
get
has some
cold.
great fries.
I like
That's basically
Cane's
McDonald's.
fries
That's
a
basically
lot.
McDonald's.
What?
Cane's fries are really good. I like
Yeah.
them.
I'll tell you whose fries I hate. Freddy's.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are too thin.
They're too thin.
I don't like.
It's like the Starburst minis.
But here's
they're
the deal.
good, but they're just
they
not
taste good
satisfying.
though. They just taste good.
They taste good.
Wendy's by far has the worst fries.
Oh yeah.
It's
They've
not even
changed their
fucking
fries
close,
like
dude.
3
It's
times.
so bad. Everyone's like, "Oh, we have the sea salt," and it's like, dude, change the fry, not what's on it. but
Not what's on it.
But I will say this: I like a crispy fry. I don't like the wet, soggy ones
Gross.
that are like potatoes.
You just
I
slap
like-
somebody
I
in the
like
face
fry.
with it,
Dude.
This-
Yeah, I
this
don't
is
like
a
that.
new-
dude.
like
I
a
don't
limit.
like like Five Guys fries.
Oh, dude, that is.
Five Guys fries
that
pretty
is a
good.
hot take.
Only if
I
they were
love
crunchy.
their-
They're not crunchy. They're always wet.
If they were crispier.
They're-
a little bit.
if they were, yeah, I keep saying crunchy. If they were crispier,
Yeah.
I eat those. They're fine.
I think.
I still don't think they're better than like Cane's or McDonald's.
Now I'll tell you this: bowling alley fries.
Holy
Dude, I don't.
that was a left turn.
I don't-
I've never had them.
Yeah,
I've never had
I'll
them.
tell you
They're
this:
so
I don't
good.
know if it's the grease on the ball or what,
You got the
but bowling alley French fries by far.
Really?
Probably the
They're
best
so
fry.
good.
And then you got the cheese.
The cheese-
with
I was
all
gonna say
the
the
cheese
cheese
with it. And then bowling alley Barks root beer that comes in the pitcher.
Bowling alley pizza. We
Great.
don't feel like we
with the
talked about
picture.
this.
Something with the.
Dude,
It's got to be the grease
Steak
on the
Galaxy
ball.
or something
Yeah,
like that, or
exactly.
like laser tag
It's
places.
gotta be
Dude,
the
any
grease.
of those game arcade places with the pitcher.
Dude,
They fucking
arcade
sit on that shit.
Dude, pitcher soft drinks, the best. The best soft
It
drinks.
beats
And they
out
always go by
bottles.
so fast though. And you got like the little
Yeah.
cup that you put
Yeah.
like your
Dude,
mouthwash
yes.
in, the
Oh
little
my
paper
gosh,
cups.
dude.
It's just like
It always
3
does seem
sips
to
and
go
it's
by.
gone.
It does seem to go out fast.
Goes by fast.
Fuck.
Now,
Maybe it's because we were with a party of 20 for a birthday party,
You
but
put that on the table. It's
No,
gone in 2
I don't-
seconds.
yeah,
You run.
I don't-
that's a specialty. You don't
Yeah.
get that every day. That's a birthday party.
You don't get a pitcher of soft drinks every day.
now I don't know if we're ever gonna have.
Special.
I don't know.
That's
If,
unique, right
I don't know if we're ever gonna have Taylor on this podcast, but I gotta share this too.
Good God,
It was
what a guest.
your birthday, and this dude. I remember we were at the bowling alley. I got you.
I had a birthday at a bowling
Yeah,
alley?
you did, and I gave you a Nerf gun.
I know Drew did.
Or no, I didn't give you a Nerf gun.
It might have been Drew's
I don't know
birthday.
what I gave you. I know you gave me a Nerf gun for one of my birthdays. Never mind. I got flipped.
First off, when you're from ages like 7
They
to
all
12, Nerf guns.
Oh yeah.
That's
I remember my 11th birthday. I was at Rocco's, which was Dempsey's, and now it's this new Mexican place right by Walmart.
For a birthday?
I went there for my birthday dinner, and I got the C35
Oh my gosh.
Nerf gun, the one that you just like cock it and you just hold the trigger down and then shoot if you just keep cocking it and stuff. Great gun. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It was your birthday. We were at bowling alley. They bring out the pizza. Taylor has 9 slices.
Holy shit.
Well, but it's back when you got that Detroit like square pizza. He had 9 of them.
It was a birthday? It
Yeah,
was
it was your birthday,
Dude,
And
if
the,
you're
and
at a
the lady,
birthday
the
party,
lady giving it, the lady giving it. This back with Fat Taylor. The lady giving it was like sheesh. And Taylor, obviously knowing Taylor, he was flirting with her. This
Yeah.
girl that's like double his age.
Now,
Yeah.
At
that's
least.
shitty on his part.
And then
With pins in
and
his
then
mouth.
yeah.
then you had cookie cake, and he ate 3 slices on top of that.
But here's
As a
what's
little
inconsiderate.
child.
I don't like the people. I think if you're gonna order pizza, order enough to have as many as you want. I don't like the fact that take 2 only. But here's the deal: if you're at a
What's
birthday
that? That's
party,
crap.
if you're at a birthday party, dude, you can't eat 9 of the slices. You can't eat
Yeah,
9 of the
you can't eat 9
slices.
slices.
There's
You're
gotta be
taking
That's a
away.
lot.
You're taking away. You're taking away a lot of food.
Yeah, I say 4.
And
4 is a great
max,
number.
Maximum.
I have a great eating story. So
Do you have Jeff? Did you remember Jeff?
I can tell that one, but I'll tell this
First
story
the eating. All right.
Do the
This
eating
is
first.
so funny. So there's this guy we went to school with. His name's Yusuf Atkins. He's a
Alright,
big.
just say his name.
He's a big boy. Anyway.
So
any-
good. He knows me.
Anyway, my friend Luke was behind him, and it's like first hour class or something, and like Yusuf's on his phone, and Luke sees a text from his dad saying, "Yusuf, we have a problem. You cannot be eating 2 dozen donuts before you go to school." So he ate 24 donuts.
Jeez, bro.
And he's a big boy.
Like fat or like tall and like that?
Fat.
I don't know
How
if I-
much? How much?
Dude, he's smaller than me, like height wise. Probably like 5'8".
Probably listening.
5'8".
No,
That's good.
I'm saying this is listen.
5'8".
5'8".
Probably like 5'8".
I was expecting like 6'4".
Probably like 5'8", like 300 pounds. 583.
Jeez.
That's not a good ratio.
I'll tell you this. I don't think I've ever eaten more than 4 donuts.
I can't eat more
like,
than 3.
unless it's a beignet. If it's a beignet, I'll destroy
That's
that
not a donut, though.
It's in
That's
the
a
family.
beignet. Nope.
It's in the family.
It's in the family, but it's not. Go on. That's it?
Fried
it's
dough.
kinda
That's a lot.
24
I-
donuts too.
Dude,
That's
dude,
so much
crazy.
sugar.
Donuts.
Wait,
all glazed. I'm gonna guess all glazed.
Tasty's donuts, bro. Tasty's
I've never been to
donuts.
The best
Oh,
glazed donut.
Krispy Kreme. That's where. No, Krispy Kreme's too like sugary.
Dude,
too,
that
like
is sugary.
Now, Tasty's is perfect because it is pretty sugary, but it's not overly sugary.
Biting
And it's
glazed
great.
air.
I'm really waiting for
It's
the
so
restaurant,
good.
the new business, to be like donut burgers and donut shit. Like you know how they have the bagel place and you can have like bagel sandwiches?
Yeah.
It's like New York bagel
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, New York bagel.
Mhm.
When are they gonna do that with donuts? And like this is America. I'm sure they have
They
it.
have Krispy Kreme. I mean, they might do something like that.
So you
I'm
mean-
talking about like
Oh,
some
oh,
unhealthy
oh,
shit.
oh,
Like
you're
a
saying-
donut,
Oh, you're saying like okay.
donut, burger patty, like actual
Yeah, yeah.
shit.
They have that.
This sounds very bad.
They do that?
District Donuts.
That actually shut down.
Oh well.
Yeah.
They.
Probably because
They
diabetes.
They did do that actually. Yeah, they do.
People
I would.
probably
I
get
would just never
diabetes.
buy that though. It's just.
That's too much sugary.
I know, but it would just be. It would be something new.
Now I
People
would be
like, what the
interested
fuck
in
is
trying
that?
like a waffle bun, like make waffles and then put a burger
That
in
would be
between
cool.
that. Sounds like it would be a good
Interesting.
one try, like a
Yeah,
breakfast
one-
burger for a
that'd definitely
breakfast
be a one
burger.
try.
That'd be a great breakfast burger.
Would you put syrup on top?
I
And,
don't
like,
know if I
cut
put
like
syrup
a-
on it.
Or would you hold it like an actual burger?
I don't know. You
I don't
eat
know.
it in a circle though, knowing you.
Yeah, I
You
do.
freak.
You eat in a
Shit.
circle, then you get the middle.
Nah, man.
Subway.
Now, what's your Jeff story?
All right, so I have 2 actually,
Oh.
and y'all can see which one y'all think is better. So my first one is when I was younger. It's like probably the first time my mom introduced me to Jeff, and he was just trying to relate to me and everything. He's like, oh, like he knew I like football. He's like, oh, you want to go throw the football or something?
Oh my gosh.
pigskin.
That's like. Okay, go
Yeah, I
on.
was like, oh, second grade or something like that. Anyway, we're throwing around a little bit, and he gives me a little backstory. And he's like, oh, I used to be a long snapper. He's like, oh, like, teach me or something. I was like, okay, like,
Teach you how to be a long snapper.
He gets in
Fuck.
this cute, like, this, like, stance and everything. I'm like, all right, like, what's he doing? I'm like, all right, what? And, like, I thought it was going to be, like, a little, like, thing.
Dude.
Like, not, like, too fast. He rockets it to me. Nails me in the nose. I start bleeding. It's like the first time. I was like, oh my god! I'm like freaking out. And everything. And, like my mom would like get ice and everything. It was like all bruised.
He never.
What
It
the
was-
fuck is that?
He never hung out with a kid before.
You used to be a long snapper. You want to feel? You want to play?
He launched it.
I just got Sandlot vibes when he gets nailed in the eye by the
Yeah.
ball. You talking with the old Bill?
Dude.
So he just nailed me in the face like first time meeting each
I've
other.
never heard that story.
Wanna
That's
be your
great.
dad.
That's great.
Alright, so my second Jeff story is this was in high school. We were on vacation. He just had like a knee surgery, so he couldn't like walk well.
Mhm.
And I remember we walked to this restaurant like probably like a mile down. Anyway, we get done eating. We start walking back to our condo, and it's like black clouds, monsoon, like leaving the restaurant. We walked. So me and my mom ended up running, and he can't run. So he's walking for a mile in the like pouring, thundering rain. And I remember like we got back, showered and everything. We're like chilling on the couch. I was like, "Is he alive?" And he walks in, it's like drenched. His phone is just like done. Like can't work or anything. And I remember we kept looking out the window. I was like, "Where is he?" And I was hoping just to see him just like in the rain, like pouring rain, just walking. Like, can't even run.
Dude, that reminds me of my favorite Jay story, which is your real dad. And you know what this is, and I've told it a billion times, but this is never gonna get old. We're getting ready to watch Interstellar. And we're at your house.
This is a bad story.
Jay bends down to like do something, like mess with the fireplace or something,
Yeah.
and then quickly stands up, hits his temple with the fucking corner of like a what do they call it? Mantle. Yeah. Corner of the mantle, and it's like not like it's like a sharp edge, and he drills. He
Beer's crying.
full on lifts his whole body, velocity and everything. Like if nothing was there, he would have been fine. But like with that type of confidence that he'll be okay.
Dude,
he just drilled his head.
He went up so fast.
Dude, he went up fast, hit his head on the corner. Like this, like probably sharper than that, honestly. He drove us. He drove us too. So it's me, Miss Jay. Jay's driving. Me, Trey, and Miss Nicole.
Yeah.
And we get to it was like we went into a parking garage, and all of a sudden he just stops in the middle of the parking garage, dude. And I'm like, what is happening? It wasn't like it also wasn't like a quick stop. It was like a gradual, slow stop, to what I remember.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you just hear,
Yeah, like really heavy,
like wheezing, like him breathing, like hard. And I'm like, what is happening? Like, is he gonna die? Like,
I didn't know it was going.
And then just Miss Nicole freaks out. She's like, Trey, get your father. Trey to get out of the car. And like Jay's like,
Yeah, I'm like direct. Like, there's cars behind us.
Trey's
I'm
like,
direct traffic.
Jay's like incapable of moving. So Trey had to go open his driver door. He's crying. Dude, Trey to go open his driver door and physically help his dad out of the car and like walk him. Like Jay couldn't. He had a concussion for sure.
I don't think he ever got checked out.
No, he didn't.
He must have bugged his hot dogs.
Dude. That was hilarious.
We're gonna play the
and
game
then we
of life.
Watched Interstellar for like 4 hours, which
Great
like,
movie.
I don't even remember.
Interstellar's awesome.
I didn't.
It's
I didn't
so
know
good.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. You want some boogies and hot dogs?
Really doesn't have that.
We're gonna play the game of life.
Ooh, a topic I do want to get on. So, y'all talked about one of y'all's episode about. I think it was y'all's second episode. Y'all talking about breaking stuff at a friend's house. And I don't personally.
It's good to see that you listen too. Let me just throw that out there.
I don't personally have like. It's not something I can think of, but the first thing I think of people breaking stuff while at a friend's house is when Taylor completely threw a ping pong battle through.
Oh my gosh,
I
dude!
forgot about that. Oh my
That was the
gosh!
first thing I was thinking. I was like,
He went to
Dude.
throw it at me. It was me.
No.
Yes.
He wasn't throwing it though.
Well, he went to hit the ball
went to
like
hit the
super
ball.
Oh.
hard at me because we're playing ping pong.
Sting pong.
I'll let you tell the story.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So we're playing. Sting pong is like it's like 4 players. You run around the table hitting it back and forth. And
Shirtless.
If you mess up, you have to lift your shirt, and everyone gets a shot at you from like 5 feet
At
away
your back.
At your back. And Taylor went to go swing to hit it over. I don't know if he was hitting you or it was like we were playing.
No, he was stinging.
He was ticked off at me because I kept on hitting like stupid shots that would just kind of dink off
I
the
think
table and get in.
what
He was
probably
stinging
happened
him.
was he hit it, missed, and then blamed it on you. Got it back and tried to hit it again quickly, and then he let it go. The ping pong paddle let loose of his hand, and it drilled into the wall. It was like stuck in the wall. Or
Dude,
like
no, it hit it. And
hit the wall,
You
but-
could take the paddle and put it, and it could
Yeah,
perfectly fit in the wall.
The wall was broken.
Yeah.
Like it made a hole in the
Dude,
wall.
but
Jay was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
No. Taylor's like, I just want to be honest with you. I threw the paddle, and then Jay goes, ah. He goes, thank you for being honest, buddy. And then we go outside and play basketball. By the time we get back inside, he went to Home Depot and came back and fixed the wall.
That night? He fixed it that
day.
night? That day?
That day. Within an hour, he fixed
That
the
happened
wall.
to me one time at Hayden's house. And the paddle left my hand and hit his door. Didn't break through, but dented it. And I was like, oh,
wall?
shit. Yeah, the door.
Oh, okay.
And so it's not as important, but
But he just
I didn't tell anybody.
He just went,
I mean, yeah.
thanks for telling me.
I mean, some people like.
thanks for being honest.
Thanks for being
Some
honest.
people
you gotta
like
go home
Some
now.
people drop a plate or drop a glass. No,
That was
dude
me.
throws a ping pong paddle.
This guy
through someone's
devalued
wall.
your dad's house. It is worth less because of that.
One of my favorite Jay stories was probably we're all hanging out at your house, and he's got the surround sound, like speakers going out, playing music throughout the house. And
I remember you telling me.
some music playing. Taylor's like, hey, Peter, it's your gay band, the Beatles. And I go, well, actually, it's the Monkees. And Jay overhears this and thinks it's the greatest thing in the world. And he goes, oh! Oh, he got you! He got you, Taylor! You thought it was the Beatles, but it was the Monkees! And he high-fives me, and then we go outside, and like 30 minutes later, he walks outside, and you just hear him like as he walks by, he goes, thought it was the Beatles. Dude, but like,
Jay's the most fun parent.
he was like so like hyped that I knew it was the Monkees, not the Beatles.
Dude, Jay has more funny stories than. Well, I've just only been around Jay, but 2 stories come to mind. One of them, we're on the phone after getting Taco Bell, and there was like a college party.
Oh,
and Jay was there.
Oh
and
my gosh, that was hilarious.
He was with Miss Nicole. And he was trying to get you to go, and you're like, I don't know, whatever, we're doing something. And then he's like still on the phone, and he's playing like beer pong with these like hot college girls.
They're like our age.
Yeah.
And he goes,
he's like drunk.
The phrase was, Trey, you know, you got to get over here, man. They got some hotties or whatever. And then he goes, he mentioned about the girl, and then hung up the phone, then called you back or something like that, and then just goes, not gonna lie, she's got a body.
He's like, Trey, not gonna lie, she's got a body on her. And like you're on speaker, and we're just like trying.
His wife is there. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
Not gonna lie, she's got a body.
On that thing.
Oh,
He's a funny dude.
And then the second one was the most mysterious thing. I don't know what the hell he was talking about, but it was always when he was like, "Does Peter still got that disease?"
Oh
And
yeah,
I
I don't know what that was
about.
about. You got that disease? I was like, what's that? He knew about my heart all along.
That was before.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He knew
It was like years before.
Yeah. I got rid of it.
Yeah. But 2 funny Jay pissed off moments. One, that was what I was gonna bring up. The coffee. We were at McDonald's.
No, we were in the car.
I know, but I
don't
spilled
know.
the coffee on him.
Yeah, he was driving in the neighborhood. You tell it.
I don't even remember exactly what happened. Did he make like a bad turn? I don't know.
No, you just spilled it on him. I don't know what he did.
Yeah, I don't know
You
what.
spilled hot coffee
That's
on
what
him
I'm
in
saying.
his company car in
That's
his
what
like
I'm saying,
work
but I don't know-
shirt. Like,
I don't know how I spilt the coffee though. Like I don't know if he made a bad turn. I don't think I just like threw it.
do you
on
remember
him.
what he said to you?
No, I just remember he was pissed
Dude,
because
he was furious.
it was a white shirt too.
I was in the back of the car.
Yeah.
It's so uncomfortable when parents get mad at their kids.
No, tell me
Yeah.
if I'm wrong, but I recall, I don't know why, I totally forgot about it. You used to be like really clumsy. Weren't you?
Sometimes, yeah.
I feel like you were really clumsy. Somebody was really clumsy that was
Taylor?
like in our group.
Taylor's definitely clumsy.
I think it was
Yeah.
Taylor.
Taylor's probably number 1.
Taylor scored on the wrong basket in the basket.
Dude, that was awesome. I was on the bench. Freaking saw that. I got benched and Taylor got played before me.
Dude, Taylor could hustle.
Negative points.
He's like a hippo.
He's a hippo.
He's
Okay.
he got that shininess to him.
But yeah, back on the J. Second story I was thinking of. I don't know if you were over. Your parents came over.
With the steaks.
The steaks.
I was there.
Oh, the steak's a
'Cause
great
I remember-
story.
You had a weird allergic reaction. that,
Yeah,
like,
I was-
like broke
I
out
was
in hives.
I was a little kid and I was playing in the background.
Dude, we were in
like
high school.
early
At
high
least,
school.
probably early high school.
Let him
Yeah,
tell the
early,
story.
early
Cameron.
high schoolish.
But he's saying like it was like okay.
It was a while ago.
It was. Yeah.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Anyway, I was playing in the woods or something, and I got like an allergic reaction to something. And Jay was so excited about this night. The Dennisons are coming over. They rarely come over. The whole family was basically there, and I started breaking out hives. He has to bring me like child. And I had to go to like the hospital basically see like what the hell's going on. And he leaves Mr. Bryan with the steaks.
Well, back just to Mr. J really takes pride in his food and like cooking. He's really good
I
at
can share
making
something about
stuff.
him after this.
So Jay has to leave his own house cooking dinner party to bring Trey to the hospital
I'm in
and leaves
hives.
my dad in charge, who doesn't care that
I don't
much
think-
or is as
never.
good at cooking or grilling or anything.
Yeah. Anyway, he's pissed at me that he has to leave. Like, really pissed at me. And he gets back. And I remember Mr. Bryan's like, just had that look. He just had that, like, fuck, kind of look. He's like, it's kind of like with Taylor. Just like, I'm just going to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I just burnt the steaks.
Dude, it was like nice steaks,
Those were some
probably.
good steaks. And they were just charred to a crisp.
Dude,
But that's gotta be back in the time. Remember, like when steaks, like, oh, we're having a steak dinner. Like that was like, oh my gosh, like, hold the phone. This is crazy.
Cancel plans,
We're
family.
having steak for
Steak,
dinner. But now I feel like you get steak everywhere. Like you can get steak but like I remember when my mom was like, "Hey, we're having steak dinner." We're like, "Well, what did we do good?" Like, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We're having steak. Now I will say, I was with Jay one time. And we were talking. He was like, "What are you up to?" And I was talking about college or like about to go to college and stuff. And I was saying like, "Oh, my mom's teaching me how to cook some things like recently I learned how to do pork chops." And he goes,
Yeah.
pork chops. He's like, I love pork chops. He goes, you can cook them in so many ways. His eyes light up and stuff. He's like, you can cook them in so many ways. They're so easy to cook. He's like, I love pork chops. And then there's like Miss Nicole, and she's like, I don't really like them. They get in my teeth. And then Jay's like, yeah, she doesn't like the pork chops, but I love the pork chops.
I grew up with pork chops.
Dude, pork chops are good, man.
He makes
I love them.
I will say,
Anytime
They're solid.
I went over to Jay's house, his selling point was the cheese fries.
oh yeah,
That was
cheese
just
fries.
like way to get us there. He's like, oh,
burgers.
I've never had cheese fries. I don't think.
burgers and cheese fries. I remember
always
doing
burgers.
that when your parents were together.
Yeah. Burgers and cheese fries. Always
We get burgers and cheese fries.
staple meal.
I would just go and you'd just be like, we're gonna play some Xbox.
That's the
we're gonna
best
get some
thing
burgers,
about-
and then we're gonna shoot some fireworks.
The best
He's
thing
always-
about Jay, he is so much of a planner.
He is. It's
Because
great.
whenever you go to the
I love
shitty
it.
thing about Taylor's house is that there's nothing to do,
And there's no plan.
there's no plan really. And now I feel like I'm getting to that because life sucks now. But like when you were a kid and you go over to Jay's house, you're like, holy shit, he's got our whole day line.
And I never
we have
really
an
went to
agenda.
it.
We have an itinerary.
Yeah.
He would be like, we're gonna play Xbox, then we're gonna go play a football game. We're gonna come back in here and eat hot dogs. Then we're gonna go to like laser tag. Dude, we would live
Dude,
at
we
laser
were at
tag.
Skate Galaxy all the time.
I went to laser tag with
Laser
Jay.
tag, yeah.
He
Dude.
would always say, I'm gonna light you up like a Christmas tree.
But that's the crazy thing. Like Trey's house wasn't like spectacular. Like there's not
No,
like
it's-
a lot to do there. It's probably very similar to Taylor's. It's just he had an itinerary.
He just knew how to entertain us. Dude.
He's a
That
great
shit was
entertainer.
I remember when
Yeah.
you lived, your dad lived in those apartments.
Yes.
I remember sliding in dog shit while we were playing football, and I had to like throw away my shorts or whatever, and then I wore yours, and they were red, and they were nice and dude, they were soft.
Some rough times in that apartment. I remember during that apartment time, I remember Gustav hit, and power was out and everything, and Jay leaves the windows open, but we don't have like a bug like screen, like
Yeah.
so we just open. And I remember that night I just got eaten. I was sleeping, and I just got eaten alive by mosquitoes because it was hot, so I didn't really have a blanket on. I was just like kind of in my underwear. I wasn't wearing a shirt, and I just got eaten up by mosquitoes. I was literally like pale.
Isn't it crazy how many like mosquitoes are like one of the leading causes of death? I've been bitten by a lot of mosquitoes.
I think we're just so used to it. 'cause
I don't know.
Louisiana.
Like, is it the Louisiana? Is it maybe the African mosquito is a lot worse?
So
And
they,
that's
like,
where you always hear about the deaths happening.
I don't know.
Yeah.
they transmit like diseases. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I'm still here. I know
Well,
a girl.
well-
I know a woman. I know a girl who's allergic to mosquitoes.
What?
I'm like, what are you doing in Louisiana?
What happens to her?
I don't
she
know.
breaks out. Or she,
Dude, that would be rough.
Well, I itch. I'm like, well, that's all of us.
you gotta move.
I
Like,
Yeah,
itch. I get
yeah.
big bites on my
And then she was
skin.
like allergic to olives and stuff like that. And I was like, why are you doing that at a restaurant? Like, you know, they got olive oil. She can't touch any of that.
oh
I'm
shit.
like, what are you doing?
You can't go to any Italian places.
Yeah, I'm like,
Dude,
get out of the restaurant business.
What about are y'all allergic to anything?
No, nothing.
I think I'm allergic to latex because like back when I did theater, like they put the tape
Sucks.
on you, and it would just get really itchy and red. And then maybe is it wool? I think I have like something that's wool and
Wool?
like I get a little itchy.
Cool.
yeah.
But I think other than that, I'm
Nothing. Are you?
I know. Well, I remember in high school.
Something in the woods.
Yeah. Well, I don't know
Get there.
what that. I think that was just something. That was probably just like.
poison ivy.
Yeah, poison ivy or something. But in high school, like for 2 years, I would get literally like strep throat like 5 times a year. Like, and my mom got me like tested for these allergies, and they just like prick you with a bunch of different things.
I probably should have gotten that. I never did.
And the only thing that came up on the chart that I was allergic to apparently was Virginia trees. I don't know. I don't know.
You stay away.
If you cross that border
I'm done.
into Virginia, you're dead. You're a dead man. Virginia trees that'll kill.
What about West Virginia? You good there?
Yeah.
I think I'm good in West Virginia. But Virginia trees, apparently.
Something about that pine.
I don't think you'll ever find me in West Virginia if I'm missing, or in Virginia if I'm missing. I'll be somewhere.
A pretty funny thing is, one of my older brothers, Josh, he's allergic to Christmas trees, and one of his first jobs
No.
was giving people Christmas trees, and they have to pick up all these Christmas trees. I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
what happened
you
to
just
him?
get all itchy and stuff. I'm like, what are you? Joey's allergic to grass.
I feel like everybody's allergic to grass,
I
dude.
feel like I itch.
Dude, I do too. That makes me itch just thinking about it.
Yeah.
It depends. Freshly cut grass, I will itch. But like if it's winter and stuff, and then get
Great
grass,
smell.
no, nothing.
Freshly cut grass, like the smell of that is so nice. I love that smell.
Well,
I miss cutting grass. I like cutting
You
grass.
literally had that smell once a week. Because your
Yeah.
dad cut the lawn once a week,
Yeah.
probably. Did lawn
I
once
used to cut,
My
like,
mom's
once a
house
week.
is actually worse about cutting the grass. During the summer, I normally have to cut it, and they want me to cut it twice a week. During
That's
during
crazy.
Your yard is
during
like,
the
it was,
summer.
it's
That's
literally, your
crazy.
yard is like tiny.
I know.
I
There's really
like
nothing.
cutting grass. I miss it. It was nice and relaxing.
I mean,
I don't know how to do it. When I
You
was
just
a kid,
walk.
Okay, cutting the grass is nice.
No,
but
there's a
then
skill to it.
weed eating.
Oh yeah,
that
weeding and
is
stuff. I never really did that too much.
that is
Dude, what if
hell.
that
You didn't
hit
really
your
have-
leg? Should've cut you.
It would. That would hurt. It hurts so bad.
Yeah.
But back on the we're talking about the Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember it was in Taylor's neighborhood? We went like
Caroling?
yes.
Christmas Carol.
Why did we do that? Was that just
I think it was somebody said it as a joke.
It was
Could
funny.
have been me. And
And you
then we were all like,
stole from
okay,
them.
let's do it.
what did I steal?
You said this is for like a
Oh,
charity,
yeah, we
and she
got-
like gave you $5.
I don't remember her giving us money. I just
did
remember
say
you
that.
saying it.
I don't know. Did I get
Dude,
money?
I don't think you
swear.
got money. I think you said it, and she said, "Oh, that's sweet."
Like I was like we're
Yeah.
part
So
of the charity.
So
fund.
what happens? We're in Taylor's neighborhood. It's his birthday. His birthday's December 18th.
Why does it matter?
Anyways,
Sometime this
we're around that time.
Yeah.
We're on Christmas. And it's his birthday. We're like, hey, let's just go Christmas caroling as a joke. And so we just start knocking on doors and singing Christmas carols. And then this one woman goes like, who y'all singing for or whatever? And Trey goes, St. Vincent de Paul.
Yeah.
And she goes, that's so sweet.
Dude, I'm pretty sure
I don't think she
him
gave
a-
us money.
I think she did.
I would've
Why would I
remembered
make
it.
that up? Why would
Do
I
you
even
remember
know
it?
that?
I feel like I got money for
Dude,
it.
why would
I
I-
feel
why
like
would-
I don't remember 100%, but I feel like she gave us like
Yeah.
a couple dollars.
I remember we went to this one house and they had this attractive girl and like, hey, do you want to go back? Sing Christmas carols? Somebody said that.
Probably Taylor.
Probably
Sly
Taylor.
dog. That's Sly Dog. Always
Taylor.
trying to get him some.
Oh, never mind.
She was in her pajamas.
It's creeping me out that you remember this.
Yeah.
It's a good memory.
I do have a good memory. Except at things that I want to remember.
What was some other bad stories? Remember, I remember I was so scared. I think it was third grade when I hit Gage Thibodeau in the eye. with
I
a
think I remember
stick.
that. Oh my
Holy
gosh, I
shit,
remember that!
He was like bleeding.
I
his
remember
bleeding out his
that.
eye.
Dude, you know what's crazy? He's a UFC fighter.
I know.
Or not UFC. But,
What's up at Callaway's?
yeah.
But yeah,
The secret's out.
Yeah. But, dude, yeah.
I
that
was
was
so scared.
I remember that. You hit him in the eye. I forgot about
It
it.
was a throw too. I didn't like stab him.
I remember his eye bleed, like it's just the corner of his eye bleeding.
I know, and I remember he was like probably like 10 feet away from me, and I just launched the stick at him and nailed him in
Dude.
the eye.
Dude, I remember we had these football brownies one time. We were by the tetherball pole.
Oh,
and never had a
yes.
tetherball because it always
Yes.
broke off. And something happens. We make you laugh while you're eating this. And you're laughing so hard that the football brownie comes out your nose. Bro.
I remember it was close to your birthday or something, and you threw up in the class. And Annie
yeah.
was teaching. You
Yes.
threw up in the class.
Oh,
It
the
was
best.
brown.
The best was when we were like pre-K or like kindergarten. One time, you came out of the bathroom, and you
Pants
had
down?
your pants down, diaper on or whatever, and you're like, whatever like young Trey would say and stuff, and we thought it was the funniest thing, and she was like, Trey.
I remember being in pre-K, me and Trey were best friends, and then in kindergarten we were in different classes, different teachers. And I remember in the intercom, I just hear, ladies and gentlemen, Trey has stabbed himself with a pencil.
That
was third grade. That was
third grade.
That was third grade.
I still got the mark.
Yeah,
that was third
Mr.
grade.
Martell, we had all these sharpened.
See that lead still in my finger?
No, dude, you had one here.
Anyways,
dude, it was separate, dude. I swear it was separate.
Wait, no,
that was a different time.
He's actually right.
That was a different time.
You did twice?
He did it twice. He
He
fell because I was not in his class because I would have remembered that. I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he stabbed himself.
It was like my wrist.
It was your wrist or something, dude. Yeah.
It went like through like my wrist. Like,
did it actually?
it was like close. It was like about to pop out. It was nasty.
Yeah.
So I like I don't know.
Wait,
how.
you saying this pencil went through your
No,
whole...
it didn't go all the way through, but it was like in
Stuck
the middle,
in his
basically.
skin, yeah.
Stuck.
Like you
If
had
he
to
did
yank
this, it would have been
Huh!
hanging on.
How do I not know about that?
Dude, it was
That's
like-
disgusting.
I told you, dude.
Kindergarten, yeah.
Dude, that's twice. I knew
gross.
I wasn't wrong about that. You've actually punctured yourself with a pencil twice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
That's
they
why-
announced it. They
that's
announced
why
it.
we use pins and not pencils.
That's also why they changed it to graphite and not lead.
well, I remember.
So
I remember in
fucking
third
killed
grade.
you now.
In third grade, we had the whole thing holding freshly sharpened pencils, and Mr. Martell's like, "Hey Trey, put it back normally," and you go, "Okay," and you freaking do like a Euro step hop all the way over there, and you go and like you cock back your hand with this pencil in your hand to go put it back, and you go slam it down, and you meant to stop, but you didn't. Hand on all the tips of the pencils, and you got lead stuck in your hand.
Jeez, dude, it's still there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still there.
sheesh. Kick the can too.
I still remember
Great.
for the pencil one, I didn't even say anything. I was just like, I'm gonna go to the office. Like, I didn't. That's how I reacted. Just like walk down. He's like, yeah, you should go to the office. He just like walk down.
Dude, remember? We played kick the can one time, and
Explain the game.
I
Kicked the
I
can.
couldn't remember.
It's
It's
just
like
like hide and
it's like
seek.
hide and seek, but you kick a can.
Yeah, once
so you're
you
safe.
get seen, you have to go kick the can. Basically, it was a stupid game.
Yeah, but anyways,
Loved it.
we're playing it. I think it's like an Ovaltine can or something, and
What?
and there's nobody by the can. The guy's not guarding the can, and Trey sees it, and he freaking bolts. He's going for it, wide open. He's running. He's down the sideline, and he freaking Mario jumps like on a turtle thingy and goes blink blink and just like double foot on top of the can.
I was
Flattens
there.
it.
I remember that. Yeah.
Flattens it, and Mr. Martell goes, Trey, that was our only can.
I don't understand. Like,
Sit down.
We're at a school and we have only one can.
Dude, I think on learning.
Then Mr. Penny, I think, fixed it. We didn't get a new can. He
Mr.
fixed
Penny.
it.
I don't know
Mr.
who that
Penny.
is.
Great guy.
He was a janitor.
He's a
I don't
great
remember
guy.
that, dude.
Yeah.
All I remember is, I think a lot of our learning problems might stem from the fact that we went to that school, dude. When Nanny took over as teaching, we would play fancy pants for like 20
Yeah.
minutes a
Dude,
day.
we
Balloon
could
tower
play
defense.
games.
I remember,
Defense.
yeah, and I remember doing like several recesses a day.
Oh yeah.
Dude, especially third grade. Third
Yeah,
grade was
third grade,
nothing
we
but
talked
Third
about
recess.
that.
grade. No,
Like,
I always say third grade was the best school year I've ever had. That was
And then
the
you
most,
left. Then you went up and
I
left.
had to. That's my parents.
Why?
That wasn't my decision.
You know that's why I left.
Yeah, you told me because I left.
Actually, it was.
Weren't you there in fourth grade? I thought you left in
No,
fifth
I
grade.
left in third. After
Yeah.
third.
You left me with Taylor.
And I went
That's when we
homeschool.
became friends.
Yeah. I still remember I came to y'all's graduation in
That's
8th
random.
grade.
Oh, yeah.
Very random.
Yeah, I remember because I had to read the speech and I was very nervous about it. I had like a couple lines and I was like, "How'd I do?" And you were like, "You were very composed. You said it very slowly, but like very like perfectly." I was like, "Oh, thanks." Like you were really listening to me.
Yeah, I remember I just got back from a beach trip too, and I was burnt. Like I was
Burnt.
I was peeling everywhere, and like some of these people haven't seen me since third grade, and they're like, "Oh my God, Trey," and I'm like just peeled out my mind. Like, what's wrong with this kid?
This guy's shutting.
Mr. Mia.
Sadly, I probably gotta go soon.
Dude, okay.
I know.
All right.
Well,
Trey, it was nice.
Trey,
to meet you.
I
Did
really
you enjoy
hope-
yourself.
I did.
I really
Thank you
hope.
for having me on.
I want to see you come back on again. I want you to be reoccurring.
I will definitely be
Recurring.
On
Did we ever find
Recurring.
out
I
what
don't
it is?
know.
Recurring, reoccurring.
I
Yeah.
will be back on. Definitely.
But
All right.
thanks for being with us.
Yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Y'all listen.